Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you've just watched my new intro. Soon you're going to watch my new outro. Right now, you're watching my review for Naruto, chapter 657. And I'm pretty sure what I said last week is true. The period of mediocrity is over. It's over, because this was a very enjoyable chapter. Okay, Madara fully revives, and Sasuke, he's underestimating Madara, and he's overestimating his own ability. He's thinking that he can take Madara out. He tries to hit him with Amaterasu, but Madara, he's not worried. He's not worried at all. He's just standing there like he doesn't feel a thing, and then he uses the Rinnegan to absorb it. But after that, he actually has to close his eyes, so that's kind of interesting. I don't remember. Nagato never had to do that. Obito never even had to do that. So I find that interesting. But yeah, he had to close his eyes for some reason. I guess maybe it's the transition from reanimation slash Edo Tensei to like normal alive person. But he had to close his eyes, and he takes off his jacket and he starts talking to Hashirama about the Uchiha tablet, and he talks about how the one way you can view it is that like people who like two enemies, and I think it was something like two enemies working together will obtain true bliss or something like that. But he says the way I see it is that someone who has the power of the Uchiha and the Senju, they will get true bliss. So, and I don't really know what true bliss means. I guess maybe world peace. I guess that's the main goal of the series, to end the cycle of fate, the cycle of hatred, and just get peace. That's the goal of the series. So I would assume that true bliss is world peace and the end of this cycle of fate that everybody and their mom has been trying to stop. But he's talking to Hashirama about that. Then he actually bites his arm. He just takes a bite out of his arm. His blood starts running down, and then he goes over. Well, he knocks Naruto and Sai away, and this like random fodder guy, I think, or something. I couldn't really tell. It was kind of drawn messily, but he knocks a couple guys away. He goes over to Hashirama, and he actually Hashirama has chakra rods in his back, so he's paralyzed. He can't move because Madara is controlling him and forcing him to stay there. So he goes over to Hashirama, grabs him, and then steals his nature energy, nature chakra, sage chakra, whatever you want to call it. Sage chakra, I guess. It's nature energy, right? Nature. I'll call it nature energy. He steals nature energy. No, that doesn't make sense. Nature energy is what you. Okay, he's sage chakra. Sage chakra. He steals Hashirama's sage chakra, and Sasuke tries to take advantage of the situation where Madara is just focused on Hashirama, and he tries to take out Madara with, I think it was one of those giant shuriken that people have, like episode 1, chapter 1. The guy tried to kill Naruto and Iruka took one to the back, like one of those things. I think it's one of those, but he's trying to take Madara out with one of those, and it's not working. It's not. Sasuke takes his sword. Oh, maybe that was not. It was a spinning motion. Okay, who cares? All right. The point is that Sasuke's failing. He tried to stab Madara. Madara just stood there and took it. He just boom through the arm. Then he grabbed the blade with his fingers. And he's like, and I guess he felt Sasuke's chakra or something like that, because his eyes are closed. It's not like he can see. But he says that he can tell what type of Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke has. He calls it the Choku Tomoe. And we all know that all the Mangekyo Sharingan have different designs and everything. And we've seen a bunch of them. And I guess Madara also mentions that it's because of this Choku Tomoe that Sasuke has. That's why his movements are so fluid. So you can assume that the type of Sharingan you have gives you different base stats, I guess you can say. Depending on what type of Sharingan you have, you might specialize in different areas. I mean, I think it's a little bit late to be introducing a concept like that, but but whatever. I guess we know now. It's not really that big of a deal, though. It's something Madara mentions towards the end. He just throws in there. But he ends up saying that he could he's he doesn't want to kill Sasuke, but Sasuke has good eyes, and since Sasuke doesn't want to join him, he says that he might just take Sasuke's eyes until his Rinnegan comes back. So I guess that means he definitely can't use his Rinnegan now. He used it in the beginning, but now after he closed his eyes, he couldn't use it. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out why he had to close his eyes, why his Rinnegan stopped working. It's not like he. Oh wait, maybe he didn't absorb the jutsu. Maybe he used Izanagi. No, but then he couldn't. His eyes wouldn't be able to come back. Whatever. Whatever. Kishi might explain it once Madara's eyes do come back, but he decide he. The point is that he was questioning whether or not to take Sasuke's eyes in the meantime. So I guess he would somehow find the time to implant Sasuke's huh? Implant Sasuke's eyes in, and then once his eyes come back, implant them back. I don't know what the point of that is, but hey, who cares? Maybe he wants to use Izanagi or Izanami or something like that. Who knows? He has Obito's eye too, but actually, yeah, that's a good place to switch over. We see Black Zetsu talking with Kakashi Minato, and they try to take him out because he's just like this random enemy that just showed up. And he ends up combining with, not fusing really, but combining with Obito again. And he says that since Obito used Rinne Tensei, he's going to die, but as long as he is combined with, as long as Obito and himself are combined, Obito will stay alive. Senju DNA. I guess that's the only real explanation for that. Senju DNA. But or maybe never mind. It's not worth theorizing. But he lets them in on the whole Madara's will thing. Tells them about that. And we also see this brief a brief flashback in Naruto. Wow. We see a brief flashback about how Black Zetsu managed to get away from Chojuro. And after that, we see the scene. This is the scene where Madara tells Sasuke that he should join them because he doesn't feel like killing him. Sasuke says no, blah blah blah. And Madara says something interesting. He says that Sasuke is on borrowed time. What does that even mean? Like, I mean, I know what it means, but like, how is Sasuke on? I just found that choice of words interesting. Like, is Sasuke, is he saying that to refer to how Madara himself is going to kill Sasuke, and then it's only a matter of, I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting choice of words, saying that Sasuke is on borrowed time. It's not like he has a disease of some sort, I just thought it was an interesting choice of words, but he ends up using this fire style jutsu. It's a type of ash jutsu, similar to what the Sarutobi do, but uses that ash jutsu to push Sasuke, Naruto, and Sai away, and he ends up going after the Tail Beast, and that's the final double-page spread of the chapter. And overall, it was a pretty enjoyable chapter. I thought it was really good. Like I said in the beginning, the period of mediocrity is over. Madara is taking over. I thought this chapter was pretty good. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. There are some questions raised in this chapter, but some of them aren't really worth they're worth mentioning, but they aren't worth chasing. They aren't worth, don't stress yourself out over trying to find the answers to them, They're not worth worrying about, I don't think. Some of this stuff that Madara said in this chapter might just be Madara being Madara, Like the whole bar time thing might not even mean anything at all. It's probably just Madara being himself. But overall the chapter's pretty good. Like I said, it's 8.5 out of 10. But that's it, really. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, guys. Before I go, I just watched Ram Yaku Ten's review, and he he pointed out something that I just completely didn't even realize. Then again, he didn't realize that at first either. But the reason why Madara's eyes are closed is because he doesn't have eyes at all. At best, he has a Sharingan. Not even. Not even. No, he probably doesn't even have that. Because the when you get revived, you don't keep what you had when you were at Otensei. You go back to the way you were before you died. And when he died, did he have those Rinnegan? No, he didn't. All he had was a Sharingan because he gave his Rinnegan to Nagato. And he doesn't even have a Sharingan now because Obito probably took that. Because Obito was missing the eye that he gave to Kakashi, so Madara probably gave Obito his other eye, so he probably has no eyes right now at all. Okay, so that's why his eyes are closed. Because he doesn't have any. But this changes everything, because if he doesn't have any eyes, he's still able to, like, all the stuff he did, absorb Amaterasu somehow, take the blow from Sasuke's sword, and just be perfectly fine and heal, take Sage Chakra from Hashirama, all that stuff he was able to do without the Rinnegan. And when he said, until I get my Rinnegan back, he was probably referring to Black Zetsu taking Obito's Rinnegan, which was Nagato's, and maybe he might do some traveling over to the land of Rain and get Nagato's Rinnegan, the other Rinnegan that Obito left, and then get that one to Madara. Right? So maybe they're already Zetsu on their way there. Oh, maybe not, because the Zetsu listened to Obito, not Madara. So maybe they. I don't really know how many of those were actually created, but okay, who cares? Because the point is that one of these Zetsus is probably going to go over to the Land of Rain to get Nagato's other Rinnegan, while Black Zetsu brings Obito's Rinnegan to Madara. But dude, he's going to challenge the rest of the Alliance and the Tail Priest with no eyes. Ah, dude, this guy's amazing. Yeah, so I'm upgrading my ranking to a 9 out of 10. This is awesome. This is awesome. Continuity, man. Kishi, good job with that continuity. But it does make you wonder how Madara got those two Rinnegan in the first place. Oh, Kabuto had messed with his body, so Jesus Christ, so that came out wrong. Kabuto messed with his body and gave him that like Hashirama head, right? So he probably could have given him the Rinnegan too. But yeah, that's enough of an explanation. Point is that the continuity in this chapter was great, and that makes the rest of the chapter great, knowing that Madara was doing all that stuff without his eyes. So the rating of the chapter gets upgraded to a great. It's a 9 out of 10. But this time for real, you guys, I'm done. That's it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.